It's that time. It's time for Beyond Sight and Sound. Let's do this.
Hey boys and girls, we are going to talk about S&W shooters and prospectors. What is S&W shooters and prospectors?
We at S&W Shooters and Prospectors help people find treasure.
Did you say treasure?
Yes, treasure. Just listen to this amazing review from our happy customer, Jackie Sparrow.
Chocolate ship-shape and a pleasure to deal with. I was able to buy everything that I needed at prices that were shillings less than others. I found my 9 pieces of 8 in no time. Savvy?
I know you're asking yourself, why should I shop at S&W Shooter and Prospectors?
Chuck Smalley has over 45 years of metal detecting experience. He works with each customer one-on-one to customize their setup to match their skill level.
So if you always dreamt of being a pirate, contact Chuck at S&W Shooters and Prospectors and he'll dig up a great deal for you.
iPads and rum not included.
Caution. Please do not operate motor vehicles or power equipment while under the influence of this show. Listening to this show could cause side effects such as bouts of laughter, violent binges of cabin fever, and even dreams of silver and gold. Please be advised. Now that the fine print is out of the way, on with the show.
All right, we're back. We're live. I am here. And so is everyone else dropping into the chat. Wow, look at them go. You folks are all fired up. Good to see, good to see. So I'm back from treatment. Let's see, Tam's doing better. She's been released from the hospital. So, all is good. Let's look over here and get Chuck in here, and then we'll get on with some other things that we need to kind of touch on and move on with the spot prices and the news.
Yeah.
There we go.
And everybody. Hey, Frankie's in the house too. Frank Orell.
Yeah.
We got a full bunch here.
Yeah, Frank's in, Ted, Bob, the Bills, Phil,
Dennis,
yeah, Treckler.
Well, got a full house and they're still popping in.
Which Treckler got his first piece of silver with the Legend 2 the other day. Nice.
And friend of mine got his first gold ring. Of course, he's in Florida on the beach right now, but he got his first gold ring, possible gold necklace.
Doesn't matter where you're at. It's still nice when you see it.
That's right. And, yeah, with the Manicore.
Yeah.
with the Manicore. And I don't have a. Had a couple guys get a hold of me there, Josh, and I had one the Legend 2s that I've been using. They had maybe 7 hours runtime on it, and then I had one box that called up and grabbed them both. So I'm waiting on a couple more
Nice.
to get in. Yeah. And the gold
Nice.
rush is still hot and heavy on the West Coast, let me tell you. Unbelievable.
Oh, I think it's still hot and heavy everywhere. We're trying to find it anywhere we can.
That's right. That's right. But Gary was very happy. He got a pretty nice ring down there. He said he's
That is nice.
He's suspect of the bracelet though. I said find a magnet, check it that first.
Yeah, and like we talked about before the show, looking at it, the ring looks good. The bracelet,
Well,
but that's okay.
Mike says he can't noise cancel it. It is in the book. So, and Jason has a good tutorial out there on it. Quarter Hoarder. You can look that up.
Yeah.
And, I was just getting to feel pretty good about it. I was starting to dig stuff out in that field, got that pocket watch parts of the case, and it was gold, but the plow had been very, very mean to it.
Right. And I guess Quarter Hoarder's been working on a silver program for it.
Yes, and he's got that going right now. So I hadn't watched that yet. I was hoping to get out this. Well, we're supposed to go up 60s tomorrow, 70s on the weekend. I thought, ooh, might be a little muddy, but I don't care.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that's true. And I had meant to mention something last Wednesday and had not. So by this point, obviously, folks that knew Tim Glick know that he had passed away Tuesday last week, metal detecting. So he was doing what he loved. He'll be missed dearly. And yeah, he was a good guy. He definitely had a passion for history, and he was running the Manicore. You know, he was hoping to find himself one more gold coin.
Yep.
And then even more recently, condolences out to Barb.
Yep.
Bub's father passed away, which is sad news to hear. And we're definitely keeping all of them in our thoughts too.
Yep. Yeah, they're having a gold coin, silver, and a legend detector raffle online tonight on DTH. Dennis reminded me of that. Oh, Steve's Mr. Pacifico himself.
Yeah. And Frank's starting to get back into the swing of things.
Yes, I saw that. That's good. That's very good. I messaged him.
Yeah, I had messaged with him the other night too, and he said he was starting to feel a little better and being able to do a little more. So that's good. At least he's moving the right direction. Now we got to keep him moving that way. So there is that.
Yep. No, Phil Bortner. Hello, Phil.
Yeah, I even talked with Phil a little bit Sunday.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Dennis put in there on the DTH drawing. It's the 29th at
29th at 7 p.m.
Yep. So slide over and buy a spot. Slide over.
Yeah, you never know.
Let's see. Look something up here. That is a Sunday evening. There we go.
Barb, 40% halves are 65 to 70.
Yep.
Hey, Ill Digger in the house.
Hey, Tim. Tim, I already had a set aside. Betty got a hold of me up out of Nome or out of AKU, and I had to set aside 2 weeks. They're almost booked up for next year. They're booking up right now.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So got the first and second week of August. Everybody's liking to jumping in on my last 2 weeks of July, but that helps Frank. Whereas the cohos will be running. Hoping.
Ah.
The fishermen will love it. Okay, you and Frankie are in. I know it's almost automatic. The cohos will be running, Frank Juarez.
Oh, you know Frankie's going to be there.
Oh, yeah. We were talking. I'll bet his ears were burning. It was Betty's birthday. I called her. She said, you better get, weeks in. We went over that. We were talking about Frank, and she says, he's one of the few, if not the only one, that if somebody says fish, he'll throw that detector down and be gone. She likes Frankie.
Yep, you'll turn around to say, hey, Frank, the fish are... Where'd he go?
Steve, you got to go over to the Detecting the Heartland webpage.
Right, their Facebook group.
And tell you where to get that. They've got a gold coin, they got silver, and they're raffling a Legend 2, am I correct? Something like
I believe that's what he said.
Yeah. So we'll do that. But anyway, Bill Goldie. All right, Legend, straight Legend.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well, at least we've solved that then.
Yep. So give him a call. But you can hop over and get one. Bill Hayes wants to know if somebody is planning on buying this. Oh, Barb, maybe. Yeah, there you go. ORH. Hey, buddy, you're right there at the age limit and Legend status also. Ta-da. There you go. So, but no, did anybody get out and do any good? Did anybody attempt to get out and do any good? Probably not with that front that went through, and we went from pretty nice weather to
Yeah, it got cold quick.
it got cold. And how many of you guys see the images coming out of Marquette, Michigan? Oh my God, those people! That one guy spent 2 days just trying to dig out through his garage to where he could see out of it.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Looks like Heath is in.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were people posting that they got, I don't know, something like 4 or 4+ feet in a matter of 3 days.
Yeah.
2 or 3 days. Oh, man.
Yeah. So, but we got enough. We had about 4 inches piled up pretty good on the east side of the house. Dug that out. Got that squared away. Now I'm getting ready. I'm ready for Saturday.
Well, luckily, we didn't get that much.
No.
And they changed the forecast on us at the last minute. Instead of driving to Columbus in all that wind and frozen mix,
Yeah.
we were driving to Columbus in wind and rain.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, it never ceases to amaze me the amount of people operating motor vehicles that have no business operating one. Because I thought they were trying to kill me before I even got there. I couldn't tell you how many times we'd get cut off in traffic from people, switching 2 or 3 lanes at a time, and they don't care who's behind them. They don't care how fast you're coming up or anything like that. They just move. Because, they're more important than everyone else.
Yep. Yes, sir, they are. But
so it was something else. It was definitely something else. Oh, let's see here. I know Dennis said that the prices on the sites were all pretty close tonight.
Yep.
And I know he said that we were green, which that's here lately, that's a first for us for a while. Gold's at $4,858.10. Silver $76.83. Platinum $2,051.50. Palladium $1,525.60. And I believe earlier in the chat, Dennis had in what gold backs were like $9.49, maybe.
I think it's 47. It doesn't matter.
47.
Yeah.
Either way, about $9.50. And for people that are watching gold backs, Idaho is starting to release theirs.
They are.
And Chuck and I had talked about this a little bit the other day on the phone. This is the first time that I can recall, anyway, seeing a quarter gold back.
They talked about it. Well, I gotta get a price for ORH here. See if I can find that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's see ORH.
What, Chuck's selling smokers now?
Nope. He's wanting to know.
And Dennis corrects me in the chat, 974.
So, anyway, where did he go? I think he said something about aluminum cans again. That's all I was trying to look up, but the chat's moving a little quick here.
Right. I see where he says, hi, Jason. So Jason's in. Welcome aboard.
Yep. Jason in the house. Yep. So, anyway.
I don't know, but if you've got the price for aluminum, I guess throw it out there.
Let's go by the pound. We are $1.54 a pound.
Wow.
So there you go.
And we got Kevin in.
How many?
Kevin Hoagland in.
Yeah, Kevin's in, I see.
Welcome aboard, Kevin.
So, yeah, we got a crew in tonight.
Yeah, so we've got that is the near current spot prices and the prices on the gold backs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and Dennis and Marcia found themselves a couple of very nice 26 Walkers, 26 Eagles, sorry. The cool. 2026 Silver American Eagles. Those things look sharp. I managed to scrounge up a piece of platinum. So people are finding deals all over the place. Definitely.
You get a deal, that's good. Work at it. So.
Yeah. I figure I did all right.
Yeah.
I didn't hurt myself any. That's the important part. And at least around here, all the talk. NASA confirms meteor explosion over northeast Ohio Tuesday morning. Fireball was seen from 13 states. They saw the fireball
Mm-hmm.
in Chicago, Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, obviously, Indiana,
I didn't hear it, and no one came
Michigan.
to me saying they heard this boom. So,
Yep.
history is going to be DTH. Good. Anyway, I would like to seen that.
Yeah, because I
That'd
mean,
be the right
there were a couple.
but it shattered it.
Yeah, there were a couple of interesting things about this, though. This was a daylight fall,
Yep.
and I mean, meteorite hits the Earth. Not necessarily all that unusual,
No.
but
That was
to fall over a populated area like that,
mm-hmm.
that doesn't happen all the time.
No, I had one a few years back, Josh, but it was evening,
Mhm.
and I caught sight of it was greenish in color going through. You could see it on the Iowa shoreline over there.
Yeah.
And then come to find out that it in around I think it was Portage, Wisconsin areas where they were getting scattered. One house had a 1-inch diameter hole, and he's standing there holding a piece of meteorite that hit his house. And that town was just crawling with people looking for it.
Oh, absolutely.
And they were finding it. They were finding pieces of it.
Well, and here's another part of that. I mean, for them to fall over a populated area,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it doesn't necessarily happen every day. Meteorites hit the Earth every day, nearly.
Yeah.
But over a populated area, not so much. And I don't know, a week or so ago now, there was a meteorite fall in Germany, and it did some pretty serious damage to somebody's house. And there are a group of hunters over there still looking for pieces of meteorite.
Look out, Dennis. You're opening up a can of worms there, buddy. Barb said she's done counting coins, and Dennis asked if she had to take her shoes off.
I'm not touching that. I'm not getting wrapped up in that one.
Get him,
you're on your own, Dennis.
It looks like who else we had? Well, we had Heath in here. We had Kevin. Sorry, but I'm not watching. I'm watching the feed there.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track.
Yeah, it's small in the corner. I'll have to put it back up on the side.
Yeah.
So, but Barb looks like she got 4 Franklins out of her half hunt. That's cool. How many, Barb, did you buy a bunch of halves and do a coin search, or did you have some old rolls tucked away?
Or maybe she's just looking through her displays.
That could be. That could be.
You just never know.
Oh, okay. Okay. And I think 67 to 69, if you heard Josh earlier, are the 40%ers.
65.
65, that's it. 65 to 69. In fact, I got a 65 in change at the bank a couple weeks ago, and asked her if she had rolls. She said, no, that was just something that come in and went out. So, yeah. Condolences to you and Bub, Barbs.
Yeah, absolutely. And they say that the fireball explosion over northern Ohio, not only was it was, people even saw this up in Ontario. And when that sonic boom happened, people in Kentucky and Chicago heard it.
Mm-hmm.
Closer to where it happened, some people even got their windows cracked from it, because that thing, when it exploded with the force of 250 tons of TNT. It came in at over 40,000 miles an hour. And they estimated that to be 6 feet in diameter, well, 6 feet across, and Steve P. in Illinois is in.
I was just going to say that, but I didn't want to interrupt you.
And estimated to weigh over 7 tons. That's a big rock. You don't want to be in the way of that thing. So I'm sure
there's got to be a lot of those Ring doorbell cameras, yard cameras. I saw some videos of it.
Oh yeah. If people Google, meteorite fall or fireball, northern Ohio, northeast Ohio, Medina County, Ohio, any of that.
Steve P., Josh and I talked about that. How do you explain this to insurance? That could come under the line that says act of God, and you're not
right. Yep. Yeah, that's the unfortunate part.
It all depends upon how it's worded in your policy.
Mm-hmm. And with everybody's, because let's face it, your homeowner's premiums never go down.
Yep. And Tim, you're right. You don't want to be in the way of any part of it.
No. That is Widowmaker for sure.
Yes. But
I'm sure that it's also going to drag the meteorite hunters out here in northeastern Ohio. They're going to be all over the place.
I haven't heard where they felt there was a lot of contact from a lot of pieces, but it took a day or so before it trickled out. When up by Portage they had that one.
Mm-hmm.
They had people walking the street and picking up pieces.
Oh yeah. And they like I said, if you Google meteorite fall in northern Ohio, northeastern Ohio, anything like that, in the day and age that we're in, there are kind of montage videos up where people have taken different video perspectives and put them all together as a collaboration. There were people that caught it on dash cams. There were Ring doorbells that caught it. There were all sorts of different camera angles and types of cameras that caught this thing. It was interesting to see.
Illinois Digger's ready. He said, let's go. Road trip.
Yeah, because I'll tell you right now, for those of us around here, northeastern Ohio is a whole lot closer than Germany to go look.
I almost would have thought, though, Josh, a piece that big might have been picked up on their eyes in the sky ahead of time. But
it was
about that. Was it picked up before it struck, or was it picked up during entry?
I believe it was picked up before it entered.
Right.
And I mean, that's another thing. You figure a lot of meteors, they burn up upon entering the atmosphere. But this one was substantial enough that it makes for a newsworthy, notable fall.
Illinois Digger, don't be stirring the pot there with Dennis. I need him out there on the first week. He's got to watch somebody. He keeps telling me no. I don't understand that. We'll have a pretty good crew. I mean, 2 weeks worth.
Yeah.
I knew you'd get a laugh out of that, Dennis. There you go. There you go.
Ohio Relic Hunter says he needs about a 10-pound chunk to slowly land in his yard.
Just kind of roll down the hill slow.
Yeah, I don't think you can really.
No.
I don't think you can really get them to slow down. When they're coming in hot.
Really hot. So.
Well, but it definitely made for a sight if you look and see, do a little bit of search and see some of the video clips and everything. It made for a sight.
You don't need to tell us how much gas costs in California. Holy crap, $6.29 a gallon. Oh man.
Ooh, they can keep it.
I was in Davenport at Costco and paid $2.98 a gallon yesterday. So it's working its way here.
I want to say I think I got it for $2.50 something, $2.60 something Monday on the way back from treatment. But I'm not going to complain. Because the way it sounds, for a change, our gas price was actually not too bad compared to what other people are dealing with.
Arizona is at $6 too.
Ooh. Ouch.
Oh wow, Kevin. Kevin reports that he crossed back into Arizona after that thing up there. It was almost half the price.
Nice. Well, can't complain about that.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I would have liked to have attended that 8,000 introduction, but couldn't do her for one day in and out.
That is a hefty price tag for a machine, and it's a hefty price tag for no more time than what you were going to be out there.
Yep. So we'll see how it works if I get a chance.
Yeah.
And I know the gold hunting is really hot and heavy right now on the West Coast. Joey and I have going through machines and pans and classifiers and sluices and matting and you name it. Been busy. $7 tons worth.
Yep. That's what we were saying, Jason.
40,000 miles per hour.
Actually, it might have even been a little over 7 tons and a little more than 40,000, but still. That's hot.
Yeah. Let's see. Steve P., Western Michigan.
It wasn't a slow-moving vehicle.
Yeah. $379. Kevin paid $329 in Prescott. I like Prescott. Nice.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, old Pilon, you made her in, buddy.
There he is. Yeah, there he is. Welcome aboard. But yeah, anybody gets a chance, go ahead and Google that and check out some of those videos. And I mean, they've even got some. I think I even saw a few videos that had some interviews from some witnesses on the ground, things like that. But that's just crazy to know that that sonic boom was heard for states. 250 tons of TNT. I mean, that's
Kevin's
a big
asking,
firecracker.
Kevin Hogan's asking, back to the Skyrock, is there a known field string?
Oh, a known strewn field?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did actually narrow that down, Kevin. They have a very good idea that's posted up on the internet. I can't remember the two towns or anything like that, but it's up there, northeastern Ohio, Medina County.
I bet there's a few of them looking right away.
Oh, you can guarantee it.
Skyrocks, you betcha.
I mean, for what meteorites can bring, I mean, for some people, they're going, "Hey, I ain't having a whole lot of luck finding gold, but maybe I can find meteorites. That's just as good for me."
Yep.
I mean, you find the right pieces, they can be quite valuable. And just like gold or anything else, even the small pieces, you find enough of them, it adds up.
Yeah.
Yeah, check their gutters.
You never know.
Yeah, because I'm certain that well, like Kevin was asking about strewn field, you know,
Yep.
that strewn field runs for miles, I'm sure, and when you get a rock that size that explodes,
I've never had
it just sends pieces everywhere.
really going somewhere and looking for them. I've seen examples of them, but I've never went out meteorite hunting.
Yeah, I've got a number of examples of them.
So, but and some of them carry pretty good value.
Oh yeah, especially if you can find the ones that have olivine in them.
So, but it'd be fun to find a couple.
I mean, meteorites themselves can be.
Yeah, sure, Kevin's went out looking for meteorites, but I haven't.
Oh yeah, meteorites themselves can be lucrative, but if you can find the ones that have olivine in them, you get some nice pieces of that. That stuff will go for like $5,000 a carat.
Try to smoke it first. What are you trying to tell me there, ORH?
Yeah.
Up in that area, anyone who would find a piece would probably try to smoke it first. Okay.
Well.
Hey, Emery.
Yeah. Different kind of rock.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
Welcome to Emory.
I imagine Emery's got plans to get out this weekend, but I'll bet those fields are going to be. Of course, I don't know, Emery. How much snow did you get over your way, Central Illinois?
Good question.
Yeah. Because I was over hunting with them a couple weeks ago.
Right.
Well, I see your comments, Steve. So.
I
I
don't know. Are you using invisible ink again, Steve?
Yes, it's supposed to be. Michael, what are you supposed to get up to down there? 70s, like we're supposed to get mid-70s here, so.
Emery says less than an inch.
Yeah,
Or, no, Dennis did.
Yeah, it won't be too bad for you guys over there in those fields.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Goes in the set good.
Looks like 3 to 5, Emery says.
So we'll have to get Pacifico on again. He can talk about his see if he's come up with any newbie stuff there off his printer.
Yeah, he does like to work with his 3D printing.
Jason, where
He enjoys it.
In the 90s? Cut it out, Jason.
What?
Jason Ware says it's going to be 90s on Friday and Saturday. Travis is in the house.
Don't we hope?
Yeah.
Hey, welcome aboard, Travis.
Yeah. So, well.
Yeah, don't we hope? But I think we still got a little while before we start seeing weather like that.
Yep. Yeah.
Right now, we're just waiting for everything to kind of stabilize.
Well, they've got a heat wave going on out in the southwest, well above in the hundreds. It was on the national news tonight. They're telling everybody to 30 minutes outside, come in and hydrate and do all that stuff and take care of themselves. And it's unusually dry.
That's kind of unseasonable, isn't it?
It is unseasonable.
This early in the year.
That'll bring the rattlesnakes out in the gold country.
Yeah.
You betcha.
Well, you know, we've all got our environmental dangers that we have to watch for. Definitely. I side with Dennis. They can keep that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll stand the cold over that. That's
right. Bill Hayes says it hits that, everyone will start complaining about the heat then, yeah?
Right.
Well, you know, some of us are just never happy, Bill.
Yeah. ORH, we really didn't get much of a mid-70s at all or springtime event here last year.
No.
Crazy. It was doing some of this up and down cold stuff and then bang.
Yeah, and then it just jumped straight into summer.
Yep. So.
And it was brutal.
Yeah, you're right, Bill.
Hopefully we get a little bit of an acclimation period this year.
Yeah.
And Ohio Relic Hunter says he just wants a couple of weeks in the mid-70s. That's just because he's itching to go back to shorts. He wants mid-70s and fair weather so he can be out there smoking every day.
Yep.
Of course, can't blame him there. Definitely can't blame him there.
No, not a bit. So
no, not at all. Not at all.
Mike, you weren't, I don't know if you were in, Mike. I had a couple Legend 2s. I had one that I was using to learn it with. They both sold today. They shipped. They're gone.
Right.
So I'm waiting for a couple more.
And maybe Mike should go over and check out Quarter Hoarder's channel. Because he's working on a silver program.
Yeah.
Mike might get a kick out of that.
One time I had on it, I'm impressed with the machine, but I hadn't gotten into any customizing, anything like that. I was just starting to get a feel for navigating it, and it's gone. So I'll get another one.
Yep, gonna have to Gonna have to figure out something.
I just have to right now fall back on the dark side and use the Meteor or the 900.
Oh, it's a tough life.
I know it. I know it.
It's a tough life. I mean, if
Let me know what you find out, Michael.
to have to be subjected to such thing,
Yeah. Yep.
that's all right. You won't be hurting yourself none.
Nope.
Yeah, if Treckler checks out the Quarter Hoarders program, he can kind of let us know what he's finding out with it, what he thinks of it.
Yeah. Well,
It'll be interesting to get some feedback on it.
yeah, it's got you. There's a lot of navigational on it, and figuring it all out, just figuring the right way of doing things. But I did put it in its gold program, and I'm not a fan of air testing, but it was air testing well on gram and subgram pieces of gold. They got a pretty decent sounding gold program in there. It's funny how it really close to sounding like the gold program in the from the 705 to the 800 up to the 900. It sounded almost identical to it, but they're in the same frequency range.
Ah, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that could explain some things. Definitely. And it looks like in the market, everything is still trending green and climbing.
Well, that's good. We like that. We like that.
It's not climbing much, but it's climbing. I mean, it's been a while since we've seen spot prices this low.
Yep. And that's kind of a crazy thing right now. I haven't quite heard anybody figure out why, with the oil rising sharply due to constrictions.
Yeah, the market's doing the complete opposite of what you would expect it to.
And I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's like I've told you before, I'm not any kind of investment counselor. You can't call it. You can't. Right now, Dow's down. Everything's down. They're all worried about the situation in the Mideast and
Right.
that kind of silly stuff.
Yeah.
And personally, I'm not against what he's doing. That particular group of individuals in that country have been attacking us for years and killing our people.
Unfortunately.
He's just finishing a fight.
Well, I mean, when you stop and think about it, he's just doing what Reagan wanted to when he was in office.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it goes. I mean, it doesn't change the fact that with the ideals that those in power have,
Yep.
we can't let them have the capability that they want to have.
No.
That just spells trouble for everyone.
You're right, Phil Bortner, FAFO, buddy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep. Yeah, that's
just the way it goes. Well, my friend, we're getting close to the hour power here. Hopefully, we get Don to get on here with us and a couple others we've been talking to shortly.
Yeah. Hopefully. I know one of them I had been talking to. There was a little bit of a delay in them getting back to me, but they've there's been a family member in the hospital, so obviously they're focused on that right now, which is where they should be focused on.
If we get Kevin Hoagland on one night, we'll have him chat. He can tell us all the gold.
I'm sure that he's got stories to share.
Oh, he does. Yeah, Kevin, you still out there?
Yeah, I don't know if he's still out there or not.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not peach cobbler. It's cherry pie.
Ah,
It is. It is. Oh, it's starting to click along here now. No ice cream tonight, then. It's just cherry pie. Cup of coffee. But a root beer float doesn't sound bad.
Tim, it is available, and that's available over on JM Bullion. And that is the liver tattered. So if you would Google like JM Bullion liver tattered, you'll probably come up with the results for both the silverback and the silver round, and probably let's see, they had a colorized silver round and maybe even a copper round.
There you go.
And those were on JM Bullion. However, I have not been back to look since then. I've had, there were some things going on around here that kind of was keeping me busy, so I have not been back to look. I know they do sell out fast.
The silverbacks?
Any of the Zombucks.
Okay.
Looks like Alan's in somewhere.
Yeah, Alan made it in. He must have been napping.
Like, if anybody saw the Zombuck silverbacks that I had posted up some time ago now.
Here's a question for you. Here's a question just popped up. Is it legal to hold on to a found meteor? Thanks, Ted.
Yeah.
I was told not.
Who was told not?
TK Centerline.
Oh, Ted?
Ted.
No, you can hold on to a found meteor. Well,
that's a problem. I found some things out in fields and that could well have been one, but I won't know for sure if it jumped up and bit me in the backside.
I'll rephrase that. You can hold on to a found meteorite.
Have a great night. Give me a call and we'll get you on. You can talk to my group here, mine and Josh's poor lost causes, including us. Waiting out the winter is what sucks.
Right. Yeah. So I'll rephrase that. You are allowed to own a meteorite. You can't own a meteor because they're not considered meteorites until they hit the ground. But what and maybe what Ted is getting confused about are moon rocks. Because technically, unless they've changed the law, the last I knew.
Night, buddy.
Yeah, we'll see, Chuck.
No, I was talking to Kevin Hoagland. He said he'll give me a call when we get back.
Oh, okay.
We'll get him on, and he can.
Technically,
for the gold world,
right? Technically, the last I knew, unless they changed the law, it is illegal for the private citizen to own moon rocks. Those are all held in museums and at NASA. But the laws may have changed, I don't know. But as far as meteorites, no, absolutely. You can own meteorites. I mean, I've got a number of examples here. So,
And like I said, I've never actively went out. There's places out in Utah and Nevada that are pretty good to hunt for pieces of that stuff. And seen it online, different things. They find it. I've never went out of my way to do that. And like I told you, if one piece jumped up and bit me, I wouldn't know.
yeah, I mean, you gotta kind of develop an eye for it, or have somebody that does have an eye for it. Maybe double check them for you, because a lot of times you're going out there, you're trying to find them metal detector or magnet. Magnet is super simple if they're on the ground. However, also if you're in an area that has that naturally occurring, you're also going to pick up magnetite and hematite and things like that.
Right. Now those two I know pretty well.
Right.
Got to jump up in gold a little bit, and silver's up $1 something, and platinum's up. It's moving upward. Maybe something good's happening over there.
Yeah, I was going to say, from the way I was seeing things, it was all, we were still in the green, and it was all climbing. Gold's at $4,860.30, 77.20 on silver, 2,057.10 on platinum, and 1525.60 on palladium.
Well, Dennis has got it at 15.15, 35.15, 35, whatever that means, on the palladium.
On the
we'll make an upswing here.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
That's good.
And
well, if you bought the dip here and it climbs back up, you're a winner.
Right, yeah. I mean, if you caught the dip, which I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, I'd have to go back and look, but Monday we were in the dip when I caught the platinum.
Did you happen to catch, I think, Silver Stacker? He called pawn shops to see what they were giving for silver. Most of them wouldn't even quote him anything. One was given like 30, like $3 for a dime, 30 times face.
30 times face.
Yeah. Woo. But some weren't buying.
Right.
And that's one of the worst places to go to. Most pawn shops. Now there's some good ones. I can't say they're all bad. But,
right, yeah. I mean, there are some that'll deal fair with you.
Yep.
But by far, I mean, more often than not, no matter who you're dealing with, they have to make something. They've got to be able to make some money on it too.
Right.
But by far, with the overwhelming majority of pawn shops, your best interests is not what they have in mind.
No, not at all. But that one pawn shop that's on from Florida, is it M&J, whatever, they're pretty good. They show right on the cameras the deals, what they're cutting people.
Oh yeah, they're not doing anything shady. They're not trying to hide anything. They're
a pawn shop. They're also close to a gold and silver and coin shop, and they collect coins, and they're over on Whatnot and do a lot. And I get a kick out of watching them a little bit when I get a chance to.
Right. Now, I will say for Ted, if he's interested in meteorites and meteorite hunting, if he goes back through and checks the archives of the show and things like that, we've probably still got episodes up where we've done shows on meteorite hunting with Steve Arnold from the Meteorite Men.
Oh, that's right.
And Steve is, as far as I know anyway, the last I knew, is still currently over in Germany on that meteorite fall over there.
You're right. Illinois Digger Town, Jam Pond. Those guys are pretty cool.
Straightforward.
Yes, they are. They're good.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yep.
So those pieces of advice hopefully answered some of Ted's questions, or at least gets him on the right track. And for Tim, hopefully he can find the Libertatard. Hopefully they're still out there and available. Because I had planned on getting a hold of one, but then, like I said, things got away from me.
Yeah,
But they should be.
Yeah, Barb, you're right. It's a dip. Buy it.
Yeah.
And Tim says,
Yep, out of stock.
Out of stock. Boom, they're gone immediately.
Yeah. Out of stock on the note. Yep, that wouldn't surprise me. I mean, they go fast. They go real fast.
Right.
Now, I will tell you, too, though, Tim, it may not hurt to go back and just check back in from time to time, because sometimes they will be out of stock, and then all of a sudden it'll show up that they're in stock again. But if you're not quick on it, they're gone just as quick.
Yep.
So there is that to keep in mind.
Yep. So
either way, interesting design with the Libertatard.
Yeah. I said Alan made somebody an offer tonight on dimes, I think 4 1/4. They passed on it. So
well, that's entirely up to them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who knows? Tomorrow the price could go back up.
Yes, Steve Pacifico, it's the Alaska Mint. If you're going up to Anchorage, make sure you get downtown and go to the Alaska Mint.
Yeah.
That is
super cool place.
Super cool. Super cool place.
Mm-hmm. It's always and people always get such a kick out of it too. If you go through there on like a live and get to see all the things that the shop has to offer, and wow,
neat place.
I mean, it really is. Even if you're not going up to Alaska to prospect, you should still stop in there. That's one of the sites on the list that you should see.
I just carded the Alaska Mint. Okay, we mean, Tim, I just called the Alaska Mint? I don't know. Yeah, that place is fun. It's fun to go through. And I mean, they got them all sizes, shapes. But boy, they're pricey.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they can be, but man, it is it's a very interesting place to see. Very cool place.
So,
but I think we probably ought to be thinking about getting out of here so you can get to your cherry pie.
Yeah. I figure if I start saying I'm going at about 10 till, I'll get out at 1/4 after.
Yeah, everybody wants to hit with last minute questions.
He always wants to know whether it's peach pie, cherry, cobbler, whatever.
Cookies.
Yeah, it's dessert time, man. That's all there is to it.
Right. Yep, that's the way it goes.
Tim's talking about they don't want to make me one either. Is that the nugget chain?
Nugget chain.
I've got one. Jill's got one that I had made. It took a while, but I got everything and got it made up, and it's a very nice piece.
Nice. Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm. But that was at a jewelry shop in Fairbanks that built that. And that's what they're known for, is their
nugget chains.
Yeah, nugget chains, jewelry they make up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phil, thank you. You too, buddy. Be careful out there. Oh.
And who knows, Tim, you find enough of it, you may be able to pay for having that made with gold, too, up there in Alaska.
You got to go find more out there, Tim, this year. Hit some new digs. So, all right, buddy. I'm going to get out of here. You all have a great day. A bunch of them leaving, so.
I'm sure he'd like to.
All of us would.
Right.
That's good.
All right. You have a good night, Chuck.
Yes, sir. You too. Take care.
See ya.
See ya.
All right. So we'll check the spot prices one more time before we roll out, see if there's been any change in that neighborhood, which obviously we're pulling ours from A.P Max. We've got 4,857.40 on gold, 76.64 on silver, so it's dipped back a little bit, just a tick. 2,059.40 on platinum, 1,534.40 on palladium as we roll out. So do some Googling, check the check the video clips on the meteorite fall. Check past episodes. I'm sure you can find them here on the YouTube channel too, Ted. Because I know some of those that from when we had Steve Arnold on the show are back in the YouTube videos somewhere on the channel. Other than that, if you like the show, enjoyed the show, throw us a like. You can always follow us here, Beyond Sight and Sound YouTube, Beyond Sight and Sound Facebook, Metal Detecting, Beyond Sight and Sound Facebook group. All the wonderful podcast distribution services, wherever you may find them. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. We're out of here. We sure are glad you found us here tonight. Thanks for dropping by and joining in. If you like metal detecting, treasure hunting, gold prospecting, or even entertaining discussion, check us out Wednesdays and Sundays, 8 p.m. Eastern, on your favorite podcast distribution services.